Gimmick for the NES. A wonderful game. There we go. We there. We in. I was in the wrong channel. And by the wrong channel, I mean I was not in a channel. There we go. Okay. But yeah. It's a very expensive NES game. Surprise, it's Gimmick. I love Gimmick. It's a great game. It's super cute. It's super amazing. Uh-oh. Okay. Anyway. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I don't feel like this is the Gimmick music. What music is this? This is not Gimmick. Okay. Rainwave was playing. Okay. Anyway, this is Gimmick. You're like a cute little plushie doll thing, whatever, that has come to life. And you're like the main character's favorite plushie. And it's like she loves you so much. But all the other toys that she has are jealous of you. And they want you dead. It's something like that. So you get to go on a magical adventure and shoot stars out and listen to some awesome music. It's a great time. It's a great day. Oops. I've got time. Oops. Okay. The time is now accurate. Oh, and there was a game over from Bregermann already. I wasn't even looking and it just happened. But yeah, this game is pretty brutal. It's pretty rough. Expect to see a lot of game errors in this. Especially in the later stages. Deaths in this game aren't too bad. If you die, you just go back to like a checkpoint, and there's a good number of checkpoints. But if you die in a state, but if you like game over, you have to do the whole stage over again. So it's very easy to lose progress. And deaths are pretty plentiful in this game, so I believe our racers can handle it though. AaronDobbe just hits the balls. And it's the big version of all the things we've been killing so far. It's what happened. But sadly, Aaron took the game over. And Bregermann's getting back. Bregermann's getting to the balls. But sadly takes another game over along the way. So basically, casually playing this game, you have the life bar that's in the bottom middle. It's the 4 little dots. Granted, falling into spikes or falling into a pit just outright kills you. You do have 3 hit points that you start with, and you can gain a 4th hit point throughout the stage. You also have 3 items that you can like switch between. Though in a casual race, it's kind of hard to judge when you should use those items. Your main attack is a little star that you can summon, and it's pretty powerful. It's, you know, it basically 1 to 2 shots most enemies in this game. And for bigger enemies, it can like kind of push them around, which I think you'll see later on in the run. But the other cool thing about the star is you can also ride it yourself. And if you ride the star, you can like go super fast and go all over the place. And AaronDobbe takes down the first stage boss and moves on to the super chill and relaxing stage 2. Stage 2 is like probably my favorite stage, to be honest. It's got fantastic music, and it has a really cool like level design. That you don't get to see in a speedrun, because the speedrun just kind of skips most of this level. But the speedrun also just kind of does a lot of other crazy things. Yes, Bunhop, this is Gimmick. AKA Mr. Gimmick if you live in the PAL territories. I'm still a little salty that Gimmick never came out to the US. It was just too late for it to really shine. I've been watching like speedruns of this so much that I forget what the stage 2 music sounds like. Like I was questioning if this was still the stage 2 music or not. This is a fantastic game, Antorage. Dare I say it's one of the best for the NES. Bregermann's just getting kind of stuck still on stage 1. Maybe Bregermann just hasn't like really grasped the game yet and like got used to how it works. It plays very fast. And it's like all like the scale of the game is like very small, but you move like so fast throughout this world that it's like it's easy to get overwhelmed in it. And I do think that takes a while to get used to. AaronDobbe fighting the second boss and takes down the second boss. And I believe that was the first try. So kudos to him. AaronDobbe possibly on pace to get the sub 15. And just completely decimate this goal. Oh no! AaronDobbe falls into the little trap and just gets munched up. And just turns into fluff. If I remember correctly, you do need to, for the 100% route, you do need to actually kill that thing. And you have to throw a bomb down there. So, we could skip that section So we never get a revenge. The thing just kind of lives on. And will continue to munch more gimmicks throughout its life. Bregermann going backwards. Oh no, I'm dumb. Okay. I thought Bregermann was at the balls. I turned away for 1 second, and Bregermann's walking to the left, and it's like, wait, what's going on? And it's like, oh, Bregermann probably just died or something. AaronDobbe taking some arrows to the face, falling to some spikes. It's a pretty rough section. And there's a cute little thing throwing, like, swinging its little grass fan at us. It's so adorable. Oh, this section. Okay. This section, when I first blind played this, I don't know why, but I got, like, pretty hard stuck the first time I ever played it. Like, when I played this on a blind race, this area is, like, a lot more tricky than it feels. Because everything is, like, kind of sloped, and there's a lot of enemies. So your momentum and your, like, jump distance and height constantly changes. And I just kind of grasped that for, like, the longest time. That jump in particular is just... To me, it was difficult, but AaronDobbe just, like, completely decimates it. Oh, no! AaronDobbe just dies on the balls. Oops. Bregermann's still getting roughed up by the balls. It looks like he's trying to take everything a little bit too fast. It's like you get into that mindset of like, oh no, you know, I died in the level, which loses time. So I had to go faster to try to like make up some more time. And it just all compounds. And it's like a vicious cycle. And it's rough on you. I want to believe in Bregermann. Whoa, that was an item. I don't think I ever knew about that item from that enemy. I didn't even know I don't think I knew you can even push that little cannon thing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Bregermann's like discovering just like the weird like momentum physics of this game. Like when you slide downhill, you jump a lot further than you expect you do. Oh no! AaronDobbe takes a game over. I wonder if AaronDobbe thinks like they're behind and they're also starting to enter into that mindset of like, oh no, I gamed over at the balls, ergo I need to go faster. Ooh. Tight jump by AaronDobbe, but gets on up the tree. Oh, Bregermann gets it! He gets the jump! trying not to get psyched out by that little like suit, black suit thing. I don't know what they're called. I know they have a name, I just don't know it. Gets knocked off. Oh no! AaronDobbe began to also realize just how bad and just how unforgiving the momentum in this game can be. Takes another game over. Oh, oh. Bregermann's on the boss. It's got 2 health. I don't know if Bregermann figured out what to really do. Maybe he was trying to like wait for the balls to stop spawning enemies. Maybe he figured he had to time out the balls. Bregermann took a little second to kind of recuperate for a little bit and is moving forward. Bregermann gets knocked right into the spikes. Oh, and it happens again. Oh. Oh no, and it happens again! Bregermann! That last one was probably intentional. It's like it never happens. No. AaronDobbe taking it easy. Just taking it nice and slow here. Gets the jump. Makes it into the balls. Got 1 chance for the balls. Can Aaron do it? Oh, ooh. The balls just drags Gimmick into the depths of the sea. No respect. No respect for the Gimmick. Bregermann making it back outside with 2 extra lives. Oh, wondering about that little thing up there, but get scared of the enemy. Just pushes forward. These jerks who like to push you into the water. Okay, Bregermann at the boss with 2 extra lives. 2 lives. Bregermann can do this. I believe in Bregermann. Ooh. Bregermann did it! Yay, Bregermann! It knocks the balls into the pit. And then Mattoon gets knocked into the water by the little green shell, not Koopa. Not spiny Koopa. Oh, and it happens again. And a 3rd time. At least Bregermann made it to stage 2. Huzzah. AaronDobbe's on the last section of stage 3. Bregermann gets finally rewarded with a nice relaxing boat ride. Underneath a pirate ship, of course, but it's a nice boat ride. Who wouldn't want that? AaronDobbe versus the Snail Part 3. Let's go. Oh, throws a bomb in its face. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh. 2 hit points left. I don't know how much health this snail has. Takes another shot to the face. Oh no. Last hit. Ooh. I think AaronDobbe's got the pattern. Right between the eyes! And that's a dot done from AaronDobbe. With a official SLR time of 1950. Some great gameplay. As Bregermann makes his way through the pirate ship, AaronDobbe is going to be joining us for comms any second now. And it's going to be a good time. I believe Bregermann said he had audio. Oh no, maybe not. Ooh, that's loud. It's very loud. Greetings, greetings. Congrats on your win.
Hello?
Hello. You were doing really good in that race.
I can't hear you. Let me make sure my audio is correct.
No. Yes, Bun. There should be one more match after this, and it's going to be a double match. So that's going to be exciting.
Okay, I think I have figured out my issues now.
So can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hello.
Yay! Hello. Congrats.
Hello, Phil. Thank you.
Yes. You were doing really well in that game. You like
Yeah, thank you.
You like picked it up super quickly, and you made it to like the last boss in like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh man, is this gonna be like a super quick finish? But sadly, you gamed over in it.
Yeah, those last couple checkpoints were real nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Especially that the one with the spike rooms and the arrows shooting at you and the falling ceilings that I'm not sure were all actually avoidable.
It probably was.
Probably.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's been a while since I played this game. But I feel like it's one of those games where you could play slow and try to, like, be patient with it. But I feel like you almost get punished for being patient. Because, you know, you're kind of, like, so small, but you move, like, so fast. And
Yeah.
everything just feels kind of, like, weird because of that.
There are a lot of areas where enemies seem to be like infinitely spawning until you got out of an area. So the longer you stuck around, like the harder your life became. I am real curious to see what this game looks like when practiced in speedran, because I noticed that you can fire a star and ride on top of it, which is something I never did on purpose, but almost killed me twice.
Yeah, if you ride on top of that star, you go crazy fast. Like, the speedrun of this game is like... It's like the entire game's like 8.5 minutes. And it's like... it's like so amazing to just watch.
Yeah,
and the run itself is so like executionally tight and whatnot, just because of all the angles you have to like ride the star correctly in.
I saw that mid-boss farmed us
Yep.
in 4 minutes, or 4 minutes 46 seconds. And apparently considered that a bad time. So...
I mean, it's like I said, when the speed run is like 8.5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes for the first 3 stages might seem a little rusty. But the match was between you and Bregermann, and you pulled ahead.
I'm just glad to see that there was at least one good Sunsoft platformer on the NES. Because I've played a few of them, both in and out of this tournament, and I've hated them all except this one.
Really? You're not a fan of like any of the other games? You're not a fan of like Blaster Master or anything like that?
I think like I like the ideas of Blaster Master more than I like playing Blaster Master. I really liked the Zero games that Integrates are doing on modern platforms, but the originals, not so much.
Okay.
Journey to Silius is one of my very few like rage quits in Mystery Tournament.
Wow.
I've been told to not feel bad for that one.
To be honest, you probably shouldn't feel bad for that. It is kind of a nuts game, but it's got great music.
Yeah, it sure does. That's like one thing that Sunsoft is great at, for sure, is making the NES make nice music.
But yeah, I would definitely encourage you to play throughout the rest of this game.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely do that.
Maybe even try to get the secret ending. Ooh.
I see Bregermann on stage 2 here, and I was so worried going through here the first time that I was like heading to a bonus side area or something, because I wasn't sure if I was meant to go up onto the ship or continue to the right. And like, despite the fact that I ended the previous level going left, it seemed weird to be going left in a NES platformer, so it didn't feel quite right.
Well, you're like going in like a little zigzag pattern and whatnot. But yeah, I believe if you go to the left, that's like one of the secret items of the game.
I see. Yeah, I had a similar moment in stage 3 when I thought that there's a part where right before the spike cave where you have to jump down, and I was sure that that was going to just drop me down to a screen near the beginning of the level, but no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how the map of that works out, because I feel like it only went up one screen and then dropped down one screen, but whatever.
I think technically you're like within like the tree and whatnot, so it's like once you like a different angle of the tree. Like, you know, a tree
Okay.
kind of rotates and whatnot. So yeah. That's how I always kind of... I guess that's how I would see it.
Yeah, it's a cool game, and continuing the trend of me drawing very fun games that I enjoy a lot, this tournament specifically. For some reason, like, my mystery tournament history is usually I draw games that I don't like. It's not just like games that I'm not good at, but games that I don't like, and I get to play the good games when I join other people's matches or side tournaments, but this one has been a real nice exception. Like, we started with Little Samson.
Oh, fantastic game.
Yeah, I got to play this one and Ultraman Ball, and
Yo, I love that game.
I think Sarah's Run is the name of the other game I played, who's like a incomplete 3D puzzle game that
Ooh.
I was kind of sad was incomplete and apparently would never be complete because I thought the idea had potential.
I have to check that one out. But yeah, that's also why I like kind of like the rejects and like kind of like doing like the side stuff of mystery more, because in mystery game itself I tend to get a lot of trash and just kind of like meh games. But if I have like no expectations of like what a game's quality is going to be like, it's going to be fun and fantastic. Like, no joke, the best game I played during this mystery tournament was Magical Zuzu Adventure.
That the one that was played earlier today?
Yep.
The game about criminal neglect of your pets.
You gotta abuse your pets so they go faster. Just hold the button down.
Yeah, I was watching that one, and it was some much needed laughs at work.
Serious Sam Advance was pretty alright. I enjoyed it.
I was impressed that Serious Sam did as well as it did technically on the Game Boy Advance. But I think it was probably a bad idea to try that.
I mean, it looked and it sounded like garbage, but it played perfectly adequately. That's all it had to do.
Like, I don't feel quite the same way about that as I feel about like Super Monkey Ball Jr., where it's like, I think this was a cool thing that's maybe not the best way to play Monkey Ball, but it's still good and really impressive. Like, from what I could tell from Serious Sam Advance, it like is really impressive that you got that far. But why? I mean, I don't know. I didn't play it.
I don't know. It's like, I feel like if you just made that game for like, it just, the hardware was just like not quite there at that level.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I feel like they definitely could have like turned that into a solid game, but it needed just something a little bit more powerful than the GBA to make it happen. I mean, otherwise, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Exactly what it says in the pen.
Good, simple, classic first-person shooter.
Yeah.
I usually like those, even if I'm not very good at them.
Yeah, but it's like, it's fun to just shoot things and be in a somewhat mazy situation. Bregermann's on the boss, and there's a lot of audio delay and like an audio desync.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I don't have the stream audio, so I'm not hearing it. But I wasn't sure what the strategy was for this boss. I don't know how I hit them versus like when they got to swap my star out of the air. I just kept throwing stars at it until it worked. Like, I thought maybe you were supposed to, like, hit them, like, from the top of the head or from below or something, and maybe those do work, but, like, I definitely got several hits from hitting my star into the sword, so I don't know.
I know what the speedrun does. It tries to just knock it off the ledge. Like, if you're,
Ah,
like, very aggressive with it, you can, like, push the enemy.
yeah.
And there's
That's
also,
that's cool.
yeah, there's also, like, a secret technique if you, like, come here fast enough, the boss is still sleeping. And you can literally just casually push him.
That's adorable.
It's so, yeah, there's a lot of cute little things in this game.
Yeah, that's something I really like is just when a boss is reasonable to fight normally, but also just has some cute way around it if you figure out a trick. Like the first boss of Nights into Dreams for the Sega Saturn, where it's a big old dragon and you can attack its head to remove the segments of its body one by one, or you can do a very risky direct attack to the tip of the tail and take out the whole thing in one hit.
That risk reward. Whatever do you go for? It's the eternal question. There's some talkings going on in the gift game channel. And while there's not officially a gift game, something's gonna be coming up soon.
I hear talk of a double.
Ooh. Apparently we are gonna get a doubly here.
It's like twice the game in exactly the same amount of time.
Yeah. It's so efficient. Gotta save those, all those glorious games. Come on, Bregermann, I believe in you. You can do this. That sounded like a good sound. Oh no, it wasn't. Dang.
No.
This audio. I can't take this audio anymore. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn a good old brainwave on.
Yeah, I'm so curious about what exactly the logic is for when this boss is vulnerable. It might just be you have to like hit him right after an attack, but it's kind of hard to plan that out when not used to it and your shot bounces in a weird way.
I think it's just basically if it's ever like in the animation to attack you, or if it's like if it can see your star coming, it's gonna try to block your star.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Success! Fantastic.
Yeah. Drop the boss off the plank.
Bregermann gets to experience the glory of stage 3 now. And we officially have the gift games.
Alright. Well,
Oh man.
in that case, I will get out of your way and let you get set up for the next one. And thanks for having me on.
Oh yeah,
And for the restream.
thank you for joining us. It's always a good time.
Alright. See you next time.
See you next time. So I want to have Bregermann play out for a little bit, and then as I try to get the next match set up. Ooh. good music. Alright, let's see who we have here. Sadly, I do think I'm gonna have to take Bregermann off for now. But best of luck to Bregermann. Have those best wishes. But we must go back to the spinning ghost as we get set up for the next match.